How's all doing? Welcome back to another video. I'm loving this good weather. Keeping the truck clean. Well, doing my best to keep it clean. It's great all weather. On the tipping tank this morning now, going somewhere new. Well, I've been here once before, but I'll show it to you when we're down there. Right, let's get started. There's plenty of rest until now, yeah, plenty of rest. We're in Ireland, yeah. No printouts needed. Good luck. Confirm, ready to drive, let's go. I just need to finish off hooking up from the airlines, give me legs, do the walk around. I just hooked into this trailer last night. Big blue tipping tank. Windy. Let's get the show on the road. As I say, the nice weather is upon us steadily. Dry roads for a little while, you know. Heading down to Kilkenny here now with this tipping tank here, and it's a new setup for this product that we deliver, you know. But yeah, we'll show you the setup down there. Windscreen, no flies, all wiped down so the camera can see out properly for a change. That's the only thing about the good weather, is all the flies on the windscreen. You're nearly scrubbing them off every morning or every night when you're finished. Try to start out with a clean windscreen the next day. There you go. Okay, we'll see you down the road a wee bit. See anything interesting along the way there, we'll give it a lash, yeah. I don't know if you can see it there, the Halford's trailer, the bull nose, nice bull nose pulling it. That lad just pulled trailers for Halland's, I think, sometimes. He's probably maybe pulling that Halford's trailer for Halland's, I don't know. The old estuary looks well here now on a nice sunny morning. that truck down there? Off to your left there, that loop, just down towards the Port Tunnel. And we're heading down onto the lovely M50. We're still kind of early enough, so we should get across it alright, you know. That'll be one of your problems first thing in the morning this time of the year, is the sun. When you're heading this way southbound, it's in your mirrors, and if you're coming northbound, it's in your face. So it wouldn't help with traffic joining and merging and people going left and right and up and down and round and jiggery pokery. Tell me what you think now. We're moving out here because there's buses on the motorway here doing 60 kilometers per hour, 40 mile an hour. I don't know. Mixed views and mixed opinions on these buses on the M50, you know, or on the motorway in general. But during the day when the motorway's flying and it's not peak time and you're motoring along like you're coming across the buses down 60, you know. 40 mile an hour, 60 kilometers per hour, whatever speed you go by. And there's not one, but there's two. Oh look, I know they're all heading off to their routes there now, getting started up on their runs for the morning. Three! Three buses. Gets messy when they're all jumping across the lanes and over and back, and we're going on to the next exit, not this one, so we just get out to the middle lane and let them do all their jumping in and out here. You see it here now on the bridge, they're jumping in and out. Today, they're all behaving themselves. They know they're on camera. There you have another bus just ahead. You can pass the bus and we move back in. This next exit, you can use that inside lane for the next exit, but you can also use the lane 1, I'm going to call it lane 1, where the bus is, because it splits through the lines, so you can merge off in two different lanes. Trailer. We're doing well now. It's just gone 6:45 in the morning. We're doing well to get across there now with no drama. Hasn't just got heavy yet. See the way you can split off this lane and that one there to the right you can use as well, which helps, you know. off here now, exit 7. This is the exit I want, anyway. When we slip down the old road. But I'm also going to just jump into the services here and take an out take a little 15-minute break. We'll go in and use the old facilities. And then we're only about 10 or 15 minutes away from the place we're going to, you know, so it'll be grand. Nothing worse when you arrive to a place and the first thing you want to do is pee, you know. We're an hour and a half down the road, just over an hour and a half down the road since we left the yard. There's still a couple of parking spots available, we're alright. Now, so it's not too busy here. Well, it's busy-ish, it's not too bad. So when you leave the services, you have to turn left, go out of the services here and down to the roundabout and turn right to go back up to the motorway. But we're going to be down to the roundabout and turn right and head out the old road, as they call it, you know. And we're not too far then after that, you know. Well, we get a little 15-minute break in. She's on the break there now. And we get ourselves started. Right, time to get going. 15 is done. Just looking at BP McKeefery's here. The new Aero Volvo. And she's got some amount of blowing equipment and pumping equipment on the side of her. And he's got all them tanks. Whatever they're all about. Full of gas, full of something. Fair play, he's in the ADR bay. That's the ADR bay there, just to my left hand side, you know. Right, we'll head her on. The old road. This is the way you went to Kilkenny years ago before the motorway. I'm just going to pass under the motorway here. It kind of zigzags over and back on the road now, you know. We're going to be turning off left. And further out the road, we'll take the left hand turn. The last day I was down here I wasn't sure about the left hand turn. I looked at it and Google Maps going, is that the way in or not? And I didn't like the look of it, so I carried on as far as Kilkenny and I came in another way, which was grand. The lads down here were telling me, yeah, you can take that left turn. So that's the way I came back out the last time. So I go in it this time, and yeah, upset less people, put it that way. I think the other way I went the last day was the residents don't like the trucks going that way, you know. Even though it's grand road, you know. This lad here now in front of me, with the tipper trailer, he could be heading where I'm heading, you know. For a load of something out of the quarry that's beside it, you know. When you look up these quarries and you're going to them, or cement places or tarmac places, and you do the satellite view on Google Maps, it's mad to see the size of it, you know. The Fox and Goose closed down. Well, they closed down a long time now. Sometimes the motorway does damage to businesses on the old road, you know. Another bridge here now we're going to go under. That's the motorway again, crisscross them. Yeah, this fella's going to the left. this way, even though it says closed. I'm gonna head this way because the truck there just ahead of me, a Tarmac truck, ahead of me there, so maybe he knows something I don't know. And they're already coming out, so we should be alright, but it looks good. Missed the train crossing there as well, at the train tracks went over. Yeah, my spidey senses were right, I think. We can take the next right hand turn, which I need to take anyway, and the road's going straight, it's closed, so we're alright. We're alright, yeah, that'll do. Sometimes they put up a road closed sign and, you know, they might say local access only or whatever, but they never say to you, you know, put up a sign saying whatever business you could be going to, you know, a big enough place, you know. This is grand, yeah, we're alright. We're alright. The car's giving me the old flash, go ahead, head on. Very much. Thank you. You always know you're heading the right way when you see all the tyre scrubbing on the corners, trucks turning. You have a good idea, yeah, I'm going the right way. If you're unsure, you're heading to a place, especially in a truck, you know, when you're going down a back road and you're like, is this the right way, is this the wrong way? And you see the old tyre scrubbing on the road, it's a good sign you're alright. No bother, no bother. Diversion to the left, you're going that other road. We're just here now. This gate and the second gate. You come out the first gate and the second gate. remember the codes. I don't need to weigh in. Normally I have to weigh into some places. They just like to weigh you in, and I don't need to weigh in. I'm alright. There's that yellow truck that I followed. See, I told you. My spidey senses kicked in. I'll go over here and see the lads before I drive around to where I need to go, and then we'll set her up. There you are now. There you are now. There you are. So the story here is just waiting for two lads to pull out of the way, and then I can swing around the back, do a bit of a U-turn in the yard, and then reverse up to a new silo here. I'll show you the new silo. But the last day I was here, I had a different way of loading the stuff on an old system, you know. I need a couple of bags here in the shed. The shed there, look. I need a few bags, and I said to him, you want to throw them few bags into the tank? Same way as we'd load them, you know. And he said, just that'll be great, and get them all into the silo. So walk the street for everybody that worked the street. But they're busy enough here. They're back up and running. I said the last time I was here as well, they had a bit of a major breakdown on one of the systems, so they were out of action for a while, but they're back up and running. Chap in there, Martin, that I talked to. Right. Just before this fella goes, and it's Hino. If you look closely at the grill there, it has the old Hino badge in it, so it's a smaller version of the old Hino badge. I'd love to get my hands on one of them. I'll zoom in there a little bit, you might see it. The old Hino, the French Hino, as I said to me mate, the French Hino. Well, that's the real Hino. Now we get around. There's his old system there, look. See that silver thing there? That was the old system. You put the bag in and you pressurise it up and you blow it up into the wherever the Tarmac Adam is made, you know? Now as we do the U-turn here, you'll see the new silo. Have your new one there, and then a little small one beside it. That's for the coloured stuff, for making the Tarmac Adam red or green or yellow or whatever colour you want to make it. Anyway, and if I remember rightly, it's about this position I need to be in. And that's the new silo there. That's our stuff for, that one there is for putting the dye in. This is an all brand spanking new one. And then you have the filter system on it as well, which is a good job. There you go. forward a wee bit. Now. Getting a bit stiff, she's getting a bit stiff. Right. Just there. What do you want to the silo? 2.670. Hold on, she's good to go. Temperature gauge, getting hot already. That's our pressure gauge. We'll get it up to about 1.5 and we can let her go. That's 4 there now. See the cyclone there walking away. Windows as well. Let her tip away there, and it's kind of a bulky load. It's only 8 ton though, you know. It's not a big massive load, it's not a heavy load. More bulky than that. Let her tip away there and we'll come back to you near the end, yeah? So there we go, everything put away, turned off, all the noise is done and dusted. Just show you here now on the The weigh gauge in the silo was 2.7 when we started. 1.74. That's the 8 ton got into her, no bother. I'll show you this little yoke over here, right? Hold on. This is the old system. They put the bag in it there and you turn on the blower and you turn on whatever else. Filter system and something else, I don't know. But yeah, that was the old way they had of blowing her up into the production line. Now they have an easier way doing it. Hope that all makes a little bit of sense.
I think I got all that. Nice one.
I think we got all that now on the road there. I hope I got it all now. I just took the camera on the back of the trailer coming out there. Let you see. There you go. Boom, boom, boom. Let's get off the road here now. Deadly. Assuming that all went well, that's a new place we go to now with the Viotap, the fibres for the Tarmac plants. That's a new one for us now, and it's a new silo there. That's handy. It's dead on. Voice sound. It's not dirty, messy place, not sloppy, mucky. You know, it's dusty of course when it's dry. A little bit mucky when it's wet, but it's not like, you know, not as you're going down into the bottom of a big quarry, you know. There you go. I hope you enjoyed this. Hope it looks good. And I hope it's all bleeding deadly and rapid. Yeah, might see you up the road or not. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to do the old liking and the subscribing and all that stuff, you know. Whatever. Good luck for now. Take it handy. I'll give you a look inside. This is how we load these yokes. Come in a bag. Lift the bag up over, untie the knot, and away you go. That's how you do it. Alright. Okay, good luck this time now. That's it now. Good luck.